Hello, I'm Andi Singh, and I'm going to predict the month of November for you who is from the snake family. So you're a snake if you're looking at making predictions through the animal kingdom. Now, being a snake is going to be facing a testing month for November. I'm going to pull 3 cards all in. The first card I pull will be doing with your romance and marriage and general love areas. So let's see what the cards say. Well, the cards are pointing towards distress, which means difficulties in areas of romance, and it points towards planets shown here that say that financial issues are causing love problems or romance problems. Let's talk of romance areas first. It also says that either you or your partner has other interests as well. So that's a second problem you're going to face in the month of November. And it also says here that a difference of views arises very quickly. Compatibility is very important in the areas of love and marriage and business partnerships, even sports partnerships. So it could be that your compatibility with the person you're having a romantic affair with is not very good. It shows individualism, this card. So you're not acting as a team. Sit back and look at your partner in the romance area. Have a good talk about things that you're unhappy with, and then try and sort out the issue. It is quite serious. It can lead to a breakdown in romance areas. Let's talk about your marriage area. Now, almost the same rules apply, and in your marriage area you can have some very severe problems, so that your marriage partner becomes very unhappy with you, or that you become very unhappy with your marriage partner. Identify the areas. For me, areas of differences are shown, the way to get things done. There's no harmony in that. Secondly, the financial planets here show that the problem in finances is overflowing to your marriage areas. So there is stress, financial anxiety going on. When you talk about it with your partner, some solutions may be found. But if there is an attitude where you rather not discuss these things with your partner, the situations can come down to almost a breaking down period in your marriage area. Again, individualism, the way you want to get things done in the month of November, are going to be very different from the way your partner wants things to be done. So again, communicate. Ask your partner her or his views. Ask him or her to consider your views. Find the solution. Otherwise, your marriage situation can go further and further, making you go further and further apart. So it's quite serious. The whole month is a very trying month. Breakdown can happen very easily in your marriage situation. Repair won't be so fast. So this card shows that you have to pay attention to your romantic partner and to your marriage partner. You can't control your romantic partner or the marriage partner's horoscope, let's put it that way. You can only control your own, so the message I'm giving you is more pertinent to you. Okay? Now I'm going to pull another card, and this time this card will have to do with your career, your business, if you are in business, and your general financial situation for the month of November. So let's pull the card. It's an interesting card, but it says that it's a stormy period where your career is concerned. Opposition is seen a lot against you, for you who is a snake, in the month of November. A lot of differences with your colleagues or with your superiors is also seen. So a confrontation is something that can happen, but you must avoid it. Also, it shows that you're ready to fight back for your rights. Don't do it this month, because when you do it, you're going to be isolated. Rather flow with the flow with the tide, and go along with the situation with your colleagues or with your superiors in your career area, even if you're not very happy. Survival is the word now for you for the month of November, for you who are a snake. The weather, meaning the climate in your career area, it shows rain and gloominess, and it shows the inability to move forward. So you cannot be too much of an individual in your career for the month of November. The first 17 or 18 days are really bad, and after that the last 11 or 12 days of November can produce a weakness in your position in your career. Let's talk of business. Now, the situation is more or less the same, but it says here that you have opportunities to chase contracts or to make good contacts with business people. But you are going to find that the road towards getting these will be very bumpy. So you cannot afford to be impatient or hasty. You need to think about things and be patient and wait for results. You are a person who is a snake who can be pretty hot-tempered, and you can be pretty impatient as well. So try not to do that. Your business areas also point towards wanting to make changes, but it is a wrong time to make changes in business for you, the snake, because you will find that turning left or right will be wrongly done. Moving forward or backward will be wrongly done. So the advice is to hold your ground, to stay put, not to panic. Yes, confrontation, opposition is seen against you in business, which means that your competitors may beat you. But don't give up, but flow with the tide. Talk to the people who are giving out contracts and go along with their plans. So this is not the time to be too much of an individual in your area of business, otherwise you are going to do very poorly. Okay? I'm now going to pull a third card for you, the snake, for the month of November. And the third card has got to do with your health areas. So let's look at that. Alright. Your health areas firstly show stress from all sides. Stress from all sides. It's the card it's not the card of Jupiter, but I see the sign of Jupiter here. So this shows opposition, obstacles, difficulties in convincing the people who are important. So you need to be calm. Your blood pressure is going to be an issue because of these differences you're going to have in your personal life, in romance or marriage or in career or business. So you need to stay calm. That's easily said but not easily done. So listen to music, look at your hobby areas, mix with people who are happy, avoid people who have nothing but criticism for you. You need to do that. Your health areas also point towards your digestion area. So your digestion area is going to suffer this month. So your eating habits have to be improved. Cut down the red meat, cut down the chili. Don't take too much red wine, because these planets seen here on your card for health have got to do with the liver and the heart firstly, and secondly with your stomach, your bowels and your colon. So look into those areas. If you have problems of constipation, well, go and buy some prune juice and take a glass of prune every day or every 2 days, and it will help you. So there are no very serious problems about health. There is no breakdown in health. The other thing I'm looking at here is the stress factor is going to raise your blood pressure. Now, it could also lower your blood pressure, by the way, because ups and downs are seen on this card. So it may be an idea every 2 or 3 days to go to a pharmacy near you which gives free service in checking your blood pressure and taking their advice of what to do as well. Okay, so calmness is very important for you. Otherwise, the areas of health which I mentioned are going to go haywire. Like for your stomach, the gastric problem may become really very bad this month. Okay, There's no great fear of long-term illnesses from this card. But then tarot cards are never used for long-term predictions. I like to use them for a weekly prediction, but in this case I'm using for the monthly prediction for the month of November. So remember what I said about your health and look into that. I am a Kabbalistic astrologer, and I practice and I believe a lot in palmistry, and also I use tarot cards for my client. So Google me to find out more about me, and go to Facebook and look me up and ask to be added on, and I will. And then we can communicate freely on Facebook, and you may want to make an appointment one day to see me, and I'll give you all the details of what it costs and how to go about it. In the meantime, it was a pleasure talking to you, and I hope to meet you one day. Thank you and goodbye.